Hi, I'm Rebecca from Displaced Housewife. This is the second episode of Splurge, where each month we look at a different aspect of baking. This month it has been yeast baked goods, and today we're going to do some overnight strawberry buns. Okay, before we get started, I want to tell you a couple things. First, the hands that you're going to see are actually my daughter, Stella. She wasn't here to film the intro, so you don't get to see her face, but you'll see her cute little hands and you'll hear her laugh throughout. Second, these are overnight buns. So you're basically going to mix the dough really quick and then set it in a bowl and put it in the fridge overnight. I don't show you that because it's pretty self-explanatory. The other one is a quick jam that we're going to make. So in the next couple screenshots, I'm going to show you the ingredients for the dough and I'm going to show you what the jam looks like. So screenshot those, and then we're going to move quickly into shaping the dough, stuffing it, like all the things that I think you guys really want to see. Okay, one last quick thing. If for any reason you're hesitant to work with yeast, this recipe is super user-friendly, does not require a lot of sit around and wait time, and since you kind of make everything ahead of time, it's really easy to put. What I was gonna say is it's perfect for entertaining because you kind of prep everything the night before and literally spend 15 minutes throwing it together in the morning, 30-minute rise in the oven, 30 minutes in the oven, done. But almost more important than how easy it is so delicious. I had so many of these when I was testing this recipe, it literally made me sick. So if you want something really easy and delicious, keep watching and see how we make these buns. They're so good. Okay, the screenshots are coming up, so get ready. Okay, so the dough you're about to see has been, I pulled it out of the fridge. It's probably been coming to room temperature for about 45 minutes. Stella's gonna work it into a rectangle, about 18 by 12. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want your corners nice. So Stella is rolling it out right now. She's gonna get it so that it's 18 inches across and 12 inches down and as square as possible. I let it sit at room temperature for maybe 45 minutes. All right, so Stella's putting the jam on first. She'll leave a half an inch on the top and the bottom of the long sides, and then she'll go all the way up to the ends on the shorter sides. And she's not gonna use all this, yeah. So now Stella's putting the brown sugar on there, and she's just gonna, it's brown sugar and cinnamon, and she's just gonna evenly sprinkle it about like a boss. These are going to be like super big buns. Stella's putting strawberries all over them now, fresh cut strawberries. They're going to be pretty fat, and so they're going to need a lot of space to grow and bake. Okay, Stella's going to start rolling down from the side farthest, the long side farthest from her, and she has never rolled buns before, so let's hope it works out. All right, so I'm gonna explain to Stella how to cut this. I always make my first cut in the very middle using a super sharp bread knife. Those are my favorite to cut dough with. And don't just be very... These are some really nice cuts, Stella.
Except the last one's gonna have more than...
It's fine, don't sweat it. They're just breakfast buns.
Because otherwise the last one's really fat.
All right, so we're gonna fill up our first tray. These are pretty fat. It's a little messy. Yeah, and you want, make sure you always have cut side up. This looks so pretty, Stell.
Thank you.
And we're gonna do a quick second rise on these so that we don't have to wait long to eat them, and it's perfect for when you're entertaining, and that's why I like to do the overnight rise for the first one and the second one. So I have some water boiling right now. I'm gonna put these in a cold oven, pour the boiling water in a cast iron skillet on the bottom shelf, and let these get a little 30-minute puffy rise. All right, so once they get their quick rise in, take them out of the oven, preheat it to 350 degrees. Also take the skillet with the water out of the oven, bake for 20 to 25 minutes until lightly golden. All right, so Stella is putting the glaze on. It's powdered sugar, some creme fraiche, and lemon juice and lemon zest. And if you don't want to use creme fraiche, you can use kefir, buttermilk. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have fun and learned a lot. I don't know what the subject's going to be for next month on Splurge. If you have any ideas or requests, DM me or DM the Feedfeed. One of the ideas I have is rye flour. I'm kind of into it. I love it in cookies. It's so fun to bake with. Let me know your thoughts. And then thank you so much to the Feedfeed also for having me. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks.